Hello there everyone, this is iMark3 and welcome back to the big stompy robot simulator that is MechWarrior Online. Still a very strong game in my opinion. So I don't really buy into all of the stuff going around like, oh, MechWarrior Online is failing, yeah. No, it's not, it's still a really solid game. At least I enjoy it, so that's what matters to me. I enjoy it, I play it, really. Anyway, today we have my good old purple and black Uziel back again. This is the UZL-2S, and this was featured like roughly a month ago when it had twin rotary AC5s on it in a fire support build and was spitting out lots of DACA. Well, I've been talking in the comments a bit with Epic, and I mentioned an alternate build that I'd worked out and been thinking about, and he was curious, so here we go. We've got this 2S fitted with something slightly different. Still got a rack though, you can see it on the shoulder, but yeah, here we go. MechLab. You could probably fit this on another build though, because it's only got a single rack, so you just need one ballistic hardpoint somewhere else. Anyway, this is now a variable mid to long range build. Its primary mid-range weapon is the RACc with 3 tons of ammo remaining supply, so it's got plenty of bullets in reserve. But it's also got a secondary weapon system in the form of twin ER large lasers for mid to long range engagement, and it's got an ER medium laser as a backup general purpose weapon in the opposite arm. So left side is for sniping, right side is just your more brawling firepower side. But that's just how it's configured. All this is kept cool by a measly 2 double heat sinks, but believe it or not, unless the rack is involved, this thing has exceptional cooling. It struggles to build up that much heat overall, so I don't think I'll have much trouble keeping it under control really, because the main heat source is actually the RACc, the ER large lasers. Without the RACc, I've got a heat rating of 1.5 or 1.6 with those 2 ER large lasers running by themselves, so it's like, it's nuts. This thing runs really cool. So I don't know. The only thing that's going to overload it really is the RACc. Anyway, like before, it's still got endo steel chassis as its primary, and it's got double heat sinks. It's only got 0.66 cooler rating, but that's because, you know, it messes up on the RACc calculation. But I've upgraded the armor slightly to light ferro, and because this thing has equipment in the arms now, I've upgraded the armor significantly as well, because before it had 1 point of armor in the arms and a bit less on the torso as well. I've maxed out the torso and the arms and put a bit more on the legs, so I've upped the armor. So it's a mid-range skirmisher / support, long-range sniper. So dual roll time. Not too bad really. Though I have kind of gone into the realm which I'd say is not all that good, which is have like 3 weapon systems or so. I mean, even 2 is a bit iffy sometimes, but this works pretty well because the weapon systems don't overlap all that much. So, let's put it into a fight and see what we can do with it. Roll on, match number 1.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
This is command. Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to HPG Manifold. The game mode is skirmish, and we... nope, they are moving. Good. Right, okay. Let's just get out there. Weapon test with my ER larges. 20% heat. But I'm already down to 8% before the weapons recharge, so plenty of... Whoa!
Target spotted.
Flipping heck. Incoming. Anyway. Let's talk a little bit while we try and get started, because people just love to... Whoa! They've got a scout coming in, obviously. Flipping heck. That's irritating, but they do love to try and cut off elements. Oh, jeez. Yeah, they sent in something... Yeah. Come. Yeah, they've got a fast medium lance which tried to cut off our medium lance. Did pretty well, but I'm a bit battered because of that, which is a bit irritating, I must admit. Oh well, we managed to get out of that, so we're... Oh, our entire team is wandering off to the right side, so there's no one anywhere near us anyway. Ah, well.
Incoming missile.
Whoa, someone's noticed me. Ow.
Warning, incoming missile.
This is off to a great start. I must admit, I was poking around a lot with this build, trying to work something else out. Like, I had a rocket launcher on it at some point.
New target
Enemy Cyclops
acquired.
detected. Hello. Oops. Better keep moving. They are trying to NASCAR us, I believe. Quite severely. Ow. Ow. Stop doing that. It's painful. Oh, jeez, I need to get back into cover. Yeah, there's elements. The elements of the enemy team are just chasing all over the place. They've got some fast units that know what they're doing.
Acquired.
Yeah, they are flanking so heavily. Wow. Oh, that's a
New
king
target
crab over
acquired.
there. That's not good, is it? And there's something else above it on the ramp too. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is just a NASCAR run. This sucks. I don't really like it when it starts NASCAR.
Experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
Right arm critical damage.
Ow. Ow! Hey! Cut that out, you little bugger. Whoa, jeez. They're just tearing us to shreds. Oh, no. This is not great at all. Oh, well. Not the best time. I was gonna say, before I started getting torn to slowly apart, piece by piece, that I was testing some other stuff, like I tried having a rocket launcher installed,
25% of the
and
enemies are eliminated.
stuff like that.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming.
Whoop,
missile.
incoming. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Left
We
Ow!
won't stop our force.
And there goes my
Any more
torso.
soldiers?
Ouch. Well, I'm dead pretty darn quick, actually, so... They just came around and nuked us, so... This is going to be a 3-match one, because that was absolutely awful. Roll on match number 2.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command and ground troops, defend our base and assault the enemies.
Here we go. Welcome to River City, incursion mode, match number 2. That last one we got rolled up so hard, it wasn't even funny. I didn't enjoy that at all, because mostly I was just ducking incoming fire and trying to get the heck out of the way. So it's like, they just rolled up right behind us, and then there was some salt going around in the chat as well about how people just wandered off and abandoned our assault mechs and things like that. The fact is, their assault mechs caught up with ours and just steamrolled them, so, you know, not much we could do there. Not with the situation that was unfolding. So the enemy was just good, sadly. And we didn't turn around and face them head on, which is what we should have done. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I was saying how I'm actually a bit lost. I don't know how to get out of here now. I think this way? There's probably an exit over here, right? Yep, there's one. Okay, right. I was messing around with alternate configurations, like I was downgrading the rack camo, I was putting in a rocket launcher for short-range punch, and then I was thinking, maybe if instead of a rocket launcher, I could spare like 4 tons and put an MRM launcher in, because MRM 10 with a ton of ammo, that's 4 tons, and it's got like it's got 30 odd shots in it, so, you know, plenty of missiles. Problem is, I was running into space considerations because I was trying to fit too much stuff into the mech, so, you know, wasn't going too well. And then I started messing around even further, and long story short, too many weapons, too complex.
Our radar has
I had to stop and go, nope, I'm being an idiot, strip it back a little bit. And that's actually spawned the Uziel that I'm going to be taking out for you to see tomorrow, which is actually a different Uziel. It's built around same kind of weapon system, but it's overall same kind of concept, but it's a different approach to it. So hopefully that'll be interesting at least. Anything over there? Not really. So yeah, that's why I've just rolled it back and said I'm going to test out for this video the design that I was talking about in the comments with Epic. So that's...
Warning, incoming missile.
Jeez, hello.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming
I see you there.
missile.
Oops, no.
Warning, incoming
Looks like there's
missile.
some laser AMS covering me, so, you know.
Warning, incoming
Don't know where the rest of my team is, though. That's the problem. I need assaults to wander around with. Oh, hello.
Target acquired.
Whoa! Don't walk in front of someone with a rack firing, because that was like... I started to fire and then suddenly the bushwhacker walked out in front of me. So I was like, yeah, that's good. Switch to heat tracking mode. I'm going to find you, little enemies. Actually, this is a dead end for me. Oh, geez, I need to turn around. That was useful. Yeah, the force that was moving out on the right side has actually come back. So we got a lot of equipment milling around in here now.
Target destroyed.
Okay, good. So that guy's dead. No, that was useless. Ooh,
Target
bit of lag.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Whoa!
Yes, the H6 one's open.
People are not really aware of the rack. They say, "Ooh, there's something nasty over there." It doesn't matter. There's a lot of firepower being pumped out at it right now. It's just like, hey, I'm going to walk in front of that. Oopsie daisy.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Heat level critical.
I almost overloaded myself, but I pumped out the racks because I'm engaging my mid-range weaponry.
Target destroyed.
And a kill for me. Huzzah! Scrapped that Jenner through its rear armor with my rack. Well, that's what the rack's for, really. If there's something up close, start piling firepower into it.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Incoming
dear.
missile. Target destroyed.
Good, he's down. I definitely weakened his armor with my firepower. Unfortunately, my side torso just got knocked through, so it's like...
Air control is unpowered.
I think there's something... Yeah, there's something over there.
Target acquired.
Yep, he didn't like that. Oh, I pummeled his forward armor just a tad. Okay, yeah, he's hiding now. But the rack is overheating me. The rest of my stuff is not in general. I need to be wary of this.
Affirmative.
Hot box.
New target acquired.
There's a rifleman over there.
Heat level critical.
Ow. Okay. Yeah, my torso armor is not built for this, but that rifleman took a lot of damage. Whoa, incoming. Turn off that.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, this thing is very good at brawling if you need it to be. Oops, there's that Battlemaster again. Battlemaster's got weak forward armor, by the way.
Our radar has power.
So yeah, just called out to my team, let them know the Battlemaster's kind of vulnerable. So hit him hit him flat out if you can. There we go. Just put,
About to heavy PPC to the back.
just bored straight through that. Okay, we're 6 kills to 4.
Target acquired.
Ooh, no you don't.
Right torso critical damage.
Yep, my right torsos are almost gone, so don't want to engage that guy.
Target spotted.
Trying to find a more
New
favourable
target
engagement because
acquired.
sniping, I'm probably going to get blown to pieces now. Well, unless I can just peek around with my left side. Whoa, where's that coming from?
Critical damage.
Ow.
Need assistance.
Center torso.
Oh, so that's how that worked. Oh. Okay, so B gives me the battle map. And I accidentally brought that up instead of hitting V, which is what I was trying to do because I was trying to snipe. So then I got my center torso caught out because it's like, yeah. Still, that match was much better. Flat out, it's giving you an idea of what this thing can do as a brawler because I was relying a lot on my rack there, supported by my laser systems.
Little tan I saw
25%.
your
I must admit though, I wasn't using my ER med very much. So, you know. But I did over 400 damage, so that was definitely useful.
Critical. Right torso. Critical
Right,
damage.
so
Warning. Incoming missile.
that was not too bad. Roll up match number 3. This is Deny Mark 3, and why am I doing an outro? See you in the next match. Why was I doing an outro?
MWO destroyed. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to Polar Highlands. The game mode is... I've forgotten which one this is again. Damn it. Conquest, I think. Or is it Domination? No, it's Domination. Conquest is the one with the big central point, I think. I don't know. I've been playing this long and I still don't know this most of the time, so it's like, oh well. Anyway, my entire lance has just gone here, there, and everywhere, so it's like, yay. I'm going to have to stick with the rest of the main thrust. Oh well. Polar Highlands is actually a good map to have because it's a bigger, more open one.
Beta.
It's bigger, more open, so I'll be in more mid to long range, so we'll be using the ERs more and the rack less this time around. So you get to see how this thing can handle a bit more longer range combat. So that means I'm going to use the scoping in a bit
We
more
have possession of Kappa.
and stuff like that. What's my max range on these ER larges? It should be about a kilometre, I think. Question mark. Let's go and hide behind a rock and check. Apparently I can hit things at 165 metres. Yay! That's not that impressive, actually. 1,000 can still hit. 1,100 can still hit. Jolly good. What over here? About 1,000. Whoa! 1,300. The heck was that? I think someone took a pot shot at me and missed. Well, it was an extreme range.
See one guy,
Resource point Theta is ours.
Juliet 10.
So Juliet 10.
Roger.
That's over this way.
Try to stick together and push through I-11, Hotel 11. Got to stick together though. We're getting too spread
Target
out.
acquired.
Yeah, I was about to comment on that.
Two targets, Juliet 9.
Yes, J10.
Right, I'm on the forward line though. I'm on an I-10, so I need to be careful. If I get...
Guys, Juliet 9.
No, that's a building. I just spotted something and it's like, ooh, what's that? No, it's a building.
Kappa is under enemy control.
Ooh, that guy's sniping from about 1.5 click, so yeah, out of my laser range. Okay. Oh wait, this is where I'd normally be talking about the build, isn't it? Whoops, sorry, I got distracted.
Already gained a
Okay.
quarter of the resources. Keep it up.
So, what are my thoughts on this build? It's actually pretty decent overall. Okay, I can just about hit
There's guys pushing behind us.
Whereabouts?
The enemy is at 25%.
Which grid? Okay, so just there's someone pushing behind us. That's not exactly useful.
Target spotted.
Not exactly useful at all. Let's unlock my
H9,
arms.
H9.
I'm pulling into Epsilon.
Just keep on damaging them. Saying howdy. I'm just poking my left side out here. So you can see, because I've got my scope is showing me a very good view of that rock face. Oh, he's out of range. Darn it. There's someone over there, though. He is out of range too. Right. Got to remember, ER large laser, of all the sniper options, it is actually not that good on range. So, I need to keep moving. Besides which, I'm also being left behind, so not what I want to do. Not really. Okay, just licked that guy's side armor a bit. I am way out of effective range, so my damage output's not very good.
Spread out, guys.
I think half of us responded to the report that people were in I-9, and the rest of us are just trying to close on the enemy. Or something like that.
Enemy forces have Sigma.
2 or 3 of us are going to get hammered if we're by ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. I say we regroup in J8 if we can.
Roger that.
Okay, good, that guy's down. However, we've lost someone. Don't know where.
Regrouping.
People in I-9 are really spread out. And being shot at by enemies, I think. I just saw projectile fire.
New target acquired.
Jester over there. That is, I think, a light. Oh, jeez. Anyway, what I was saying. Right. You've seen how this thing performs in a brawl. That last match was really
They're
good.
behind us.
We're still too spread out.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
Pilot in I-8, you are alone. Be careful. Jeez, we have no organisation. This is terrible, actually. But I would be very surprised if we didn't, like... Enemy assault in J9, Marauder. Oh, oh dear, man, I'm getting shot at now, finally. Whoa, jeez, incoming! Ah! Get into cover, now! Flipping heck.
Warning, incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Main enemy force seems to be in J8.
3, 4, 5, 6 guys in front of us. Coming behind us. Juliet, 8.
Yeah, everyone else is starting to catch on now, but I saw what was coming through my scope. Yeah. So the machines that were hanging back are now moving up as fast as they can.
Target acquired.
Oh, he's actually in range of my rack. Hello. Whoa! Oh, ouch. Right, I think I was trying to aim with the laser, so my rack missed. That wasn't great.
New target acquired.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, they are moving up. I need to get into some kind of cover because my armor's pretty worn out now. I may have up-armored this thing, but it's not... It's still a medium. It's still not going to withstand much. Okay, just glance that supernova. Ah, buildings to hide behind. Excellent. Cover. Right. Yes, I see you there.
Kappa is under enemy control.
Oh, he just overheated, didn't he? Oh, jeez.
Kappa is under enemy control.
Whoa, there's a marauder. Point blank. Oh, jeez. Ah! Run!
Warning, incoming.
I do not want to try and engage. Ow, that. Oh, dear. Ah!
Damage.
Oh, God, this is bad. Run! Ah, I'm exposed. Ow. Well, that went well. Oh. Yeah, this thing is not very good at sniping damage output because of the ER large lasers. It'd be better if I had PPCs or Gauss rifle, to be quite fair. At least in that regard. Very good at painting enemies, though, and doing distraction damage and stuff, but
Airstrike.
if things start to get close, you've got to remember you are a medium, you're an Uziel.
Not much I can do on
Your
that.
armor's not that good. Plus the fact that we got spread out and a lot of our equipment got torn up. I mean, look, we've only got some lights running around now. Still, overall, I do like this build. It's pretty flexible. I'd do away with the ER medium laser, though, and put in something else. I don't know. Not quite sure what I'd do with that, to be quite honest. Something to think about. But yeah, unfortunately, that is also the end of the show. So, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you've liked looking at this little multi-purpose Uziel I put together. Yeah, this guy's about to die. He's lost a leg somewhere. Yeah. And I'll catch you all some other time. That was a loss, yeah. Okay, so what's my score? Tell me my score, please. It's only like a couple of hundred damage output, though. Lots of flanking, so I'm good at that. But still kind of hammered, so yeah. See you all later.